Hey budgeters and savers, Kris Budgets here with another video for you guys. If you guys are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you guys are up to date on all of my content. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, I'm Kris. I'm a mom, a wife, a worker bee, and we are out here working and twerking to become debt free. Now, you guys know I normally do, my cash stuffings and savings challenges and check-ins and stuff like that. I'm actually going to be doing a book review today. It's going to be my second book review. My first book review I did was the My Money My Way by Kimiko Love, and I will have that end card right over here if you guys want to check that review out. But before we get started, I wanted to check in with you guys. How are you guys? How are you doing? Is everyone taking a break? Spring is here. From what the weather man said, actually, I'm not going to say that it's officially spring because it's kind of weird, but they said spring started, and I can tell because my nose is runny and my eyes hurt, so the allergies are here. But I just wanted to check in on you guys. I just wanted to see how everyone was doing. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below. And you guys, before I forget, because I've been so forgetful lately, I wanted to show you guys the toy that I brought for today. And it's this little teeny tiny bear phone. You guys can see the teddy bear in the background, brought to you by Arya. And oh, okay, I didn't know the buttons actually work. That's interesting. Oh, so Arya normally just takes fake pictures and calls people. So I had no idea. Oh, it's still going. Okay, anyway. So this is Arya's little toy. Her grandma got it for her, and y'all, this is not even like a kid's toy. Well, I guess it is a kid's toy, but this is from Build-A-Bear. My parents took her to Build-A-Bear, and they saw this phone, and they let her have it. They bought it for her, and you're supposed to loop the little teddy bear's hands in here, but they were like, oh, Arya can use that. I mean, they're not wrong. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my phone over here for my little desk decor. And let's get into the book, you guys. So the book review that I'm doing is by James Clear, Tiny Changes, Remarkable Results, Atomic Habits. So you guys, this book, first of all, it was a long book. That's number one. This book is almost 300 pages if you read it front to back, like cover to cover. But I will say this is a very motivating book, very eye-opening, and I would say very real. It's not one of those books that like sugarcoat it, that are like, oh, if you do this, your life will change. So you guys know those type of personal growth books that are kind of like, oh, if you do X, Y, and Z, your life will dramatically change exponentially. It will be the life of your dreams. This book is not really selling you anything. This book is very much like letting you know it is what it is, and like these small things that you can do. It's not like let's have a big impact type of book. It's very much let's take it day by day. So you guys, I have read this book obviously, and you guys, it is long. So I did have some post-its in here. I did have some notes and stuff in here, but I wanted to share really what this book is about. I don't want to give it away too much because, just in case anybody wants to read the book or listen to it. If you guys like to listen to your books, if you guys have Audible, or if you guys want Audible, I will have a link down below, and you get 2 free books with that Audible code. And if you guys have a library card, a lot of libraries actually have their own library app, obviously, because it's 2022 now. They have their own library app, and also they have this feature, or they use a third-party app where you can virtually rent an Audible book. So that's pretty awesome too. I know a lot of people did that with Kimiko's book, the My Money My Way book. So be sure to check out your local library too, you guys. You guys don't always have to buy a book. I prefer to buy the book if I can. If the budget allows, because I like to, I like to mark in it. I like to steep in my books. So right now I'm reading two other books, and then I just bought another book. So we out here, you guys. We are out here. So this book goes over how you can better your habits in 4 different ways. Well, not 4 different ways, 4 different steps, I should say. So it's a lot going on in this book, but I will say that it's absolutely motivating. You can definitely, there's tons of little stories in here. Very relatable, very understandable, not just as a mom, but as a parent, but also just like literally anybody, like an adult, anybody that has a job, anybody that has ever felt defeated, which I feel like we have all at some point in our life, if you're watching this, have felt defeated. And that was definitely something that spoke to me, that resonated with me, because I have felt defeated so many times, you guys. So it talks about how to make new habits. It talks about, controlling them, controlling like how the habits control you, and we don't even realize it. And then of course it talks about, your environment, how your environment plays a role in your habits, your personality, your family and friends. It talks about procrastination, you guys, and it talks about 2 other things that I would have never really thought about. And let me see if I can flip to it. I don't know if I'll be able to flip to it, but okay. So I know. So chapter 18, which I was kind of like, oh my gosh, I never thought about that. But the truth about talent, when genes matter and when they don't. So a lot of people are like, oh, they inherited that gene, they inherited that, etc., etc. Just depending on what, oh no, accidentally took a picture. But it's, I never thought about genes like that before, like, genetics. Really thinking about my parents, my aunts and uncles, my grandparents. I never thought about stuff like that, like how it would impact me. Why am I the way that I am? How am I the way that I am? Does that matter? Does it matter? Does it not matter? So it touches on genes, which, again, I've never seen that before or read about that before. And then it also talks about the disadvantages of having good habits. Again, this book is very real, very genuine. It's not something, it's really motivating. This book is really going to be someone for an action taker, for someone who, is ready to start today, who is ready to, really think about their life, really think about that 1%. So many times in this book, they talk about the 1%, that it only takes 1% of a 1% improvement of a small little step to have a big impact in your habits. So you guys, we know habits. We have bad habits, we have good habits. I know I have both, and I know what I need to work on. I know I need to work on all kinds of my habits, you guys. I need to work on my organization habits. I need to work on, my habits when it comes to our house, my habits when it comes to my relationships, my marriage, my friends and family. And then of course, for this specific space, I know I need to work on my money habits, my financial habits, my budgeting habits. How often do I look at my budget? When am I budgeting? Why am I budgeting? Who am I budgeting with? Am I budgeting with my husband? Are we checking in at the right times? What are we doing? So there's so much that this book has to offer, you guys. I definitely recommend it. So one thing that kind of was like, kind of weird. Oh, and I actually, before I get to what I thought was kind of, I wanted to share a quote, and this, I was like, oh my gosh, that totally makes sense. It kind of like a light bulb clicked for me specifically. And it says, genes do not eliminate the need for hard work, they clarify it. They tell us what to work hard on. And that statement right there is basically saying your genes, like, it doesn't matter what your genes say, it doesn't matter how your parents are, how your family is, your siblings, your genes don't matter. You're still gonna need to work hard. you're still gonna have to do all of the things. What genes tell us is what you need to work super hard on. It kind of just distinguishes, you know, X, Y, and Z. But that quote really resonated with me. And let me see if I can find it in the back of the book. There was a part in the back of the book that was like, oh, if you want to read more, go to this website, or, you know, type of thing. So I went online, you guys, and, you know, there's a ton of things online about this book, a continuation, more resources, you guys. And we all, you know, as budgeters, as people in our cash stuffing community, we love, you know, first of all, number one, we love free. I love free. If it's free 99, it's for me, okay? If it's free, it's for me. That's my favorite price, especially if it's tax-free, okay? Don't forget about the tax, especially for us couponers, okay? Don't forget about the tax. So I went online and they have free templates, free sheets and trackers for your habits. So if you guys don't want to read this book, or you do want to read this book, don't forget to check out what they have to offer online. There are so many more resources, and then they have some recommendations on your next book to read. So if you're a entrepreneur, they have one, you know, how to apply these type of principles to your business. If you're a parent, they have one where it's like how to apply these type of habits to your parenting method. So they have a lot of resources, you guys. There's all of the things. This book is very well written. I will say that I do like the little stories in here, but when I say cover to cover, you guys, I mean they have like notes. They have references back here. They have all of the things back here, okay? They have links. They have links to the YouTube video, links to the article, links to the consumer reports. They have it all. Like, they covered all of their bases, which I do appreciate, because as a reader, you know, how am I supposed to know that you're legit? But being that they reference, look at all these references. All of these, the back of this book are references, obviously. So you guys, it was a lot, but that is it, you guys. That is it for my review. I hope you guys check this book out. If you want to get motivated, if you need a little bit more of a push in your life, if you want to see a different type of result, make these tiny changes, you guys, and it will definitely have a better result. I myself am working on a few things. I'm trying to do better, especially with, you know, I don't know if you guys know this or not. I don't really talk about religion on my channel, on my platforms that much, but we are Catholic, so especially in this season of Lent, you know, I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be a better person. There's so many things that I'm working on within myself, not just my finances and things like that, but there's so many things that I'm trying to work on. It's tough. It's tough out here, you guys. It's tough being back in the office. It's tough being a parent. It's tough having my finances out there, and it's just tough in general, and I'm sure you guys understand that. And I wanted to say a thank you to everyone who commented in my week 3 savings challenge and check-in video when I was talking about I haven't been to the grocery store yet because I was being a bad mom. I just wanted to say thank you. Everyone was so sweet. I do want to say that I know that, you know, not going to the grocery store doesn't necessarily make me a bad mom, but that doesn't mean that the mom guilt is not there. So thank you, you guys. I appreciate the kind words. You guys are so sweet. If you guys have any questions, if you guys know of any small channels, 200 subbies or below, please leave them in the pinned comment. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.